"Don't judge me because of the abuse case." Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp has pleaded with people not to judge him as a result of his high-profile legal disputes with his ex-wife Amber Heard. A U.S. jury determined that Heard had disparaged the Pirates of the Caribbean actor last year in a piece where she claimed to be the victim of abuse. It happened after a UK court determined that a previous story that called him a wife-beater was factually true. While making an appearance at the Cannes Film Festival, Depp spoke to the BBC. Many consider his portrayal of Louis XV in Jean du Barry, the opening picture of the famous French film festival, to be his major comeback. It is his first major role since losing his part in the Fantastic Beasts franchise, following a high court libel trial over a Sun newspaper article which claimed he had assaulted Heard. He lost the case, with a judge finding that the newspaper article was substantially true. Interviewed by Tom Brooke of BBC's Talking Movies, Depp said, "Comeback is a weird thing because I didn't go anywhere. People may have made sure that I was not looked at favorably, powerful press, powerful media, for whatever reasons." Why Johnny Depp lost in the UK but won in the US. Conflicting accounts of Depp and Heard's 5-year relationship were heard during the 2 court cases, with both accusing the other of misbehavior and violence. Depp strongly denied his ex-wife's claims that he had subjected her to emotional, physical and sexual abuse, after losing the defamation case in 2022 over an article she wrote for The Washington Post. Heard said she had lost faith in the U.S. justice system. Depp told the BBC that before passing judgment on him, people should consider their own families. "I would say that everyone, take 1 day off of work, stay at home, and start your investigation of everyone in your family." He continued, "I suggest that before people start pointing fingers and making judgments on others that they have no idea about, begin with your dad. Back up far. Has dad always been such a great guy? Look at your brothers, your uncles. Before you start casting judgment on someone, take a look about you first. You have no idea what that person has been through or who they are." Depp's cinematic career appeared to be in danger at the height of his legal disputes with his ex-wife, but before the premiere of his latest film at Cannes on Tuesday, he was met by large numbers of fans for whom he signed autographs and took selfies. Jean du Barry tells the story of a woman, played by director May Wen, born into poverty who becomes the French king's final mistress. The film received a standing ovation, but critics have been more lukewarm in their assessment, with some stating he looked uncomfortable in the role. His presence at Cannes and the inclusion of his new film has been criticized by supporters of Heard, leading to the hashtag #CannesUnot on social media. Although many people have praised Depp's return, festival director Thierry Frémaux has vehemently defended his decision to include the movie. Depp acknowledged that he had been viewed as controversial throughout his career when asked about it. He continued, "I was probably far more contentious many years ago than anything today. But no matter which way things turn out, the oddity has been resolved, so the situation is resolved. It doesn't exist for me, therefore I'm not going to let this thing define anything I've done in the past, anything I'm doing now, or anything I'm going to do." After a 6-week trial in the U.S. state of Virginia last summer, a jury found that Heard had disparaged Depp in a Washington Post piece. His $15 million verdict included compensatory and punitive damages. The Aquaman actress paid $1 million to settle the slander lawsuit, but insisted that it was not an act of concession. She declared that a retrial would be the best result, even if her U.S. appeal is successful. "I can't possibly go through that.